Hello, Cuddlist. Madeline here. I'm pondering something today. I'm always pondering something, but I've been pondering this for a while and I want to share it and get some feedback on it. Um, this is this is something I like to call the third option. I think of this as the third option. And in my mind, well, 3 is a magic number, so I think that's part of why I like that. But really what I'm talking about is conflict, polarization. This idea that, like, anytime it comes up, I asked for something from you and you said no. Now we're in conflict, right? That somehow either I have to get what I want or you have to get what you want, and they're not the same, so now we're fighting, or there's a right or a wrong. We're not agreeing with each other, or I got triggered. You said something that upset me, that created these negative feelings, and now I have to deal with these negative feelings. And the first impulse is to explain myself, or to try to help you understand, or to win you over, or to make you wrong so that I can be right, or if you're right, I have to be wrong. Like this, just that whole thing, right? It shows up in so many different places in our lives. And for me, there's just that increasing realization that there's an instant sabotage of connection in that moment. If there's an either or, either you or me, and we're on other sides of that, if I buy into that idea in even the littlest way, I lose that connection. I lose what I really want, which is just to be seen and heard for who I am, to see and hear you for who you are, to let that be. And it's just like breathing into that. I think the first step is just noticing that fear, disconnection is coming up, that separation, conflict, that, and just breathing into that and being like, okay, that's here. That's here right now. And it doesn't mean it's real. It doesn't mean I have to act on it. It doesn't mean just it's here. And if I jump into that, I know from experience that it's not going to feel good. No matter what happens, there will be, it's not going to feel good. And so what I'm looking for, the third option to me, is that magical thing of what can we do instead? And it's not, there's no formula for it. There's not something we can say, oh, I have a strategy. I guess the closest I can come to this point is to notice when I'm buying into the idea of you or me, that there's, one of us has to win or lose, right? One of us has to lose for the other one to win. And just notice that that's happening and breathe into that. And try to, as much as possible, stop trying or grasping or figuring it out or somehow being right or criticizing, and see what happens. I think that's the magic. That's my experience, that as soon as I can let go or just see that, okay, that's what's happening right now, and it's a lose-lose situation. Even if I just nod my head and sit there and don't say anything, something unexpected and lovely happens. That's my experience. That the connection is there as long as I don't do anything to sabotage it. It's almost like it's there. And there's an inner feeling of respect inside that, like, oh, at least I'm not gonna kick myself later for having pushed somebody away out of fear. I didn't buy into the crazy thoughts in my head that are telling me I'm wrong or someone else is wrong. That we all get to be who we are. Reality gets to be what it is, and suddenly there's access to the ultimate well-being in that. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Bye.